Hello, hello, Groove Asia Nation. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you. I am Karen Allen. I will be your host for the Groove Asia Leaders Unite, also known as GLU. And please type in live, hashtag live, if you are watching us live today. And if you are watching on the replay, please type hashtag replay. And also put in your comments. We like to read everything that you have. We do have get your reaction, your feedback on today's show. So, welcome to the GLU session. And today, as often, I am with my lovely host, with my multi talented host, Michael. Michael, how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you, and I'm very happy to be with you again for this session. As you know, we provide information for entrepreneurs, and today the topic will be great. It will be great.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will. And also, I want to say, like you said, we do provide a great session for everyone today with important skills that you're going to need to get yourself going. Right, Michael?
Yeah, yeah,
Great.
because we will speak about time management. If you
Mm-hmm.
are an entrepreneur, you know that time is the most important thing you have, and so you should take care of your time and to be able to do more things inside your days. So that's the reason why we decided to create this session around this important topic.
Right, just for you. And I want to say hi and thank you to Annie Wong, that's Queen Bees, who's working behind the scenes. She's allowing the session to go well technically and for the moderation of your comments, and which we hope will be numerous as we go through this today. Okay.
So as I said, this session will be very important. So if you think, as we think, that time management is important, if you are watching us live, please uh, put in the comments the word time, and also if you can, if you want, to share with us how you manage your time. Do you manage it, or do you let it go? Tell us how you manage that, and or you are efficient, or you what the advices you can give to people yourself if you are efficient, productive, and calm in front of many things you have to do every day. So, but before, let's introduce ourselves.
Right, right. But we're going to introduce ourselves. We're with Groove Asia. We're going to introduce Groove Asia and Summit. And for people who might not know us, I'm going to begin with uh, myself. I'm Karen Allen from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm a director in the Groove Asia, director of Groove Asia Community Support, and I'm also work in partnership with Summit. I'm part of the protege team, and I am like I said, a mentor with Groove Asia. So Michael is too multi-talented man here. Michael, introduce yourself.
Yeah, I was an employee a few years ago. So first of all, I live in France. I'm French, and here in France, I was an employee as a sales representative. But at the same time, I was very dedicated on marketing issues on my different jobs also, but also creating website from friends of mine for also little companies. And so I decided to really create an activity like that, and to work on my own, and to be an entrepreneur. And if you are yourself an entrepreneur, if you want to be an entrepreneur, you know that it can be scary and difficult. So I was looking for a, a partner, and I found more than a partner. I found a community, and this community is called GrooveAsia, around the software that is really relevant, really useful. That is called GrooveAsia software, And I invite you to discover that. If you don't know yet what GrooveAsia is and what GrooveAsia software is, I encourage you to join and join a community and to get the info about that. And so, yes,
Right.
what I think today I'm involved like Karen in the GrooveAsia community as a mentor, as a director now. And what we are doing is making all these events for GrooveAsia, for Summit Asia. We will spend a few minutes to explain you what are these difference to make this happen with all the team we have. We have a team of 15 people, around 15, 20 people, active, very active people that are dedicated to your success. And so let's talk about that at the end of this session. So right now, let's present just what GrooveAsia is and what Summit is also.
Okay, well, like you said, GrooveAsia is a company that provides a powerful all in one software to grow your business and is also a community that provides exclusive digital marketing and online entrepreneurship training. Now, we also partner with Summit in this part, and we have come to a whole new branch called Summit Asia. And Summit Asia is another company that's in partnership with Groove. It's a platform that provides real world education from the best speakers in the industry to improve and change lives. Now, Summit provides training events, workshops for entrepreneurs all over the world. And we have a massive training that's coming up, something really exciting.
Yeah. So if you want to get in contact with GrooveAsia, you probably know that grooveasia.cm is a place you can have information about GrooveAsia, and you can also find us on social medias on grooveasia.cm/social. And concerning Summit, you have the website summitasia.com, and you will have all the information you need. But there is something that we should say about Summit, that Summit will provide an important event at the end of this month. And this event, it's an event that nobody wants to miss.
Right, you are correct on that. And you can register for this event at summitasia.com/VIP. Now, there is a very small fee to register for summitasia.com/VIP. But let me tell you what it includes. It is a special free lunch VIP membership offer. And what's coming up, what we're so excited about in this summitasia.com/VIP is our next workshop for the Summit Mountaineers, which is courtesy once you join the membership, and it's going to be a 3-day live with Don Picula,
Amazing,
and it
amazing
is going to
event.
be absolutely phenomenal. This is going to be on May 24th through May 26th from 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. GMT plus 8, which I am really excited because that's going to be from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. my time in the East Coast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make sure you have blocked off your calendar. He will be sharing with us digital assets, and of course, when you are an entrepreneur, you can consider that videos and virtual studios is not your first priority, but it's not the case. You will understand that to having a strong techniques are important. So tech is important, but at the same time you don't have to worry about it. So you have to have enough confidence and technicity to be able to have your own virtual studio, how to set up this, and so and how to do that with confidence. So what do you think, Karen? Do you think it's something that it will be useful for entrepreneurs, of course?
Very, very, very useful. As we know, video is going to be huge. It's large. It is It is, social media is great, but video is where it's at. So Don is going to show us how we can look professional, how we can look like we are have authority in our niches, and that we have it going on. Okay, he's going to show how we're going to have take our own make our own little space that we have a professional studio. He's going to hold us by the hand and show us step by step how to do it and how to make that happen. So that's a 3-day workshop.
3-day workshop. You
Uh,
you won't find this kind of workshop everywhere, and the price is
yes,
amazing.
yes,
The
not for $25. No, no, and that's just the introductory $25, and that's an annual membership to all of our live speakers
Yeah,
that's going to be holding these workshops at least 2, 3 days, multiple hours each day. Is going to be a beautiful thing. You should sign
yeah.
up. Okay.
Yeah, sign up for it. And as Shingyu, our partner, said, this offer, this price it's insane. It's insane because you
Yes.
have so many value on it. So let's speak about the subject of today, because
Yes.
today we really wanted to speak about time, because you know some people could say that time is a concept, but time is not only a concept, it's something that you have to to deal with every day. And so, do you
Right.
feel overworked? Do you sometimes leave your desk late, sometimes very late? Sometimes I know people that don't sleep at all. I
Like
know
you
them. I know this
right
person
now.
very well. No, I'm not talking about me myself. No, it's not me. Yes, sometimes you can consider that even sleeping is a waste of time, but it's not the case. And so you probably have the impression that your days are only made of worries to settle, problems to solve, tension, stress. So maybe we can find a way to have productivity and at the same time serenity. Is it possible to have both? And yes, I think we can if you follow few principles and
Hmm.
advices. We are not experts, and we just did some researches about it, and it's a let's say that it's just an open door to something that you have yourself. You need to explore, of course. So, what could you say, Karen, about this topic?
You
Important,
know,
no?
yes, well, time is money. So when you're wasting time, you're wasting money. It just boils down to that. And it's good to have something structured just so you won't have to keep thinking about things you need to do day by day by day. Everybody has the same 24 hours, and how you use it or how you manage that time is going to determine how far you're going to go and what you can accomplish. It's amazing how some people can go a whole day or whole week, whole year, and they do all kind of awesome things, and then some people take that same whole day, week, and year, and they reflect and they haven't done a thing. It's like the same years before and nothing has happened. So time management is very important. So what we're going to be doing today, we're talking about time management, the key to your success.
Yes, we were talking about what is time management, and also the goals of time management, and also how to do it, how to manage your time, and what kind of tools you can use. I mean, what to look for when choosing a time management tool, because you can use this kind of tools and it can be very useful. So
Right.
first of all, what is time management? So you have to know that if um, you have to know how to schedule and organize your time. You probably do that already. I mean, to have a calendar, to use it well, to have also maybe to-do lists and with um, deadlines for each projects you have. And so you have also to deal with different projects, different you have professional, you have also personal time challenges. So how to deal with that? So time management is a way that you at first you have to ask yourself a question: uh, how can I organize myself better? And you also have to get new skills, because manage time is a skill, of course.
Hmm.
And some people se- don't consider that they have to manage their time, and they say, let's let's see what's happened. But it's
Go
not
with the
always.
flow.
Yeah, let it go.
Just
So
go with the flow.
so
Exactly.
so you have to define your priorities. You have to define on what you want to focus your time.
Mhm.
And um, and you will earn enough time. I mean, you will save time that will permit to focus more on what you really want to do with this time you saved. I mean, your family, your hobbies, your maybe a side project, another business.
Exactly.
Uh, so it's very important, and you feel, if you really have a time management um, work. I mean, if you work on yourself, to work on your time, you can be gain also confidence. You will be proud of you. So we want you, that you will be proud of you. In fact, we want you to be proud of you. So let's work on it. And so
Right.
what can you add, Karen, on
Well,
this
like
point?
we say, time management is a key to your success. It's just how you schedule and organize your time. Schedule, organize your time for different activities. Necessary is a necessary skill to focus on the things that matter most to you. And you, like Michael was saying, you can put things in priority and prioritize what you're trying to do. Now, the goal of time management is to reduce fatigue by setting priorities. And what we mean by this is reducing fatigue is that it's good to have a routine. You don't want to keep waking up every morning trying to sit on the side of the bed, trying to decide what you're going to be doing for the day, what you're going to wear, what you're going to eat, if you're going to work out or not work out, and what kind of activities you're going to do. No. If you have this already set up, this is what I'm going to wear. Why you think those people who are in high owners and founders of big companies, they're wearing the same thing every day. We know a few of those, like Facebook founder, like Apple, uh, Steve Jobs with Apple, same thing every day. They eat the same breakfast every day. They go the same route every day because that's something routine they don't have to think about. And then they use their creative when they need their thought process on the things that they're working on. So time management is good. It's going to reduce that decision fatigue by setting your priorities. You don't have to keep making a new decision every day. And just a little side note, that's why I keep wearing studs, same earrings every day. I want to have to keep trying to think about what I'm going to be putting on. That would be great. And a second goal is to establish long term and short term goals. And we've talked about this in our previous GLU, Michael, when we was talking about the making smart goals, smart goals. Those are, I'm not sure what the acronym is at the top of my head at this time, but you can look that up.
Yeah,
But making,
I don't even remember all the uh, the letters, but I think you have to define uh, objectives that are suitable with what you can do,
right.
and that you can measure.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, obviously today we are living in a world that is very connected. I mean, we don't work today as we worked few decades. I mean, I had a
Right.
discussion with my grandfather that passed away a few years ago, and my grandfather said to me that for him today the way people are working were working is amazing. I mean, it's crazy, because on his time, and he had lots of responsibilities. He had someone who typed his his letters. and he had the time to develop a project. I mean, he said, my boss said to me, you have to work on this project. Okay, what is the deadline? Oh, you have 1 year to work on it.
Not
One
anymore.
year, 1 year. And now your boss is saying, I want that for yesterday. So it's not the same word, obviously. And
Exactly.
so you have to accept that it's a challenge. It's
Hmm.
really a tough challenge. Just deal with your emails. If you
Oh
want
my
to
goodness.
if you want to manage your emails well, if you want it well done, you need minimum 1 hour a day just to do
Exactly.
that. Is it important to do that? Of course it's important. So how can you use a process, as Karen said, a routine that
Hmm.
will permit to do that with ease, with no hassle, and that your brain say, okay, that's my routine, I do it, and I will do it well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that is one of the goals of time management is organizing your work, getting your work organized. And lastly is be able to measure and easily track all the work that you do, all the work that's done, that's completed. What you cannot measure, you cannot improve on. So it's a
Mm.
good way where you can measure or track the work that you're doing.
We will see that exist softwares linked with tasks. So it's you can decide, okay, I have to do this, I have to do that, and when you open the task, you have the possibility to turn on a timer.
Hmm.
So you open this timer, you work on what you have to do because the task is open, and when you finish the task, you click the timer, and you can go back to this task after that to say, oh, how much time I spent on this task. And if you do that uh, regularly, I mean, if it's a recurring habits you have, it can permit you to say, okay, last time I spent 1 hour, and today let's try to say in 45 minutes. And I don't know if you know techniques like Pomodoro. Do you know Pomodoro techniques, Karen?
No.
uh,
Mm-mm.
yeah, we talked about that last week. uh, it's Pomodoro means tomato in
Oh, yes.
in Italian.
Yes.
I know it's
Yes.
this kind of tomato you have in kitchens. This
Yes.
tomato,
The
this
tomato
tomato,
timer.
it's a timer. And some
Uh-huh.
Pomodoro technique is a timer that can use in professional situations, also personal situation. Uh, you can also have a real Pomodoro in your pocket, but
Hmm.
it can be difficult. But you can find Pomodoro on your smartphone app store, and you will find lots of free application, also paid application, that is called Pomodoro. And Pomodoro techniques is only a timer, but you can set a tomato, and a tomato is a unit of time you can define. So usually people choose 20 minutes as a unit of time. So if a tomato is 20 minutes or 25 minutes, depends, you say, okay, my 45 minutes task represent 3 tomato. And when the timer is launched, so tomato, there is a countdown. So after the 20 minutes, you know that you are in the third of the time you have. So it permits you to be more to have more serenity.
Hmm.
And Pomodoro technique is more than that. So you have to investigate yourself what Pomodoro techniques is.
Right.
But you have to be creative, because obviously we don't have the same life. Karen, me, we don't have the same difficulties. I mean, I have kids very early age, and Karen have kids but not early age. I mean, it's not the same life. So obviously we don't have the same habits, and so you have to find the creative ways that fit with your life, with
Right.
your character, your mood.
Right.
So let's do
Right.
that. Let's do that.
Right. Well, how you start? uh, managing your time is first get the big picture. Get the big picture of what you're trying to do, your goals, what you're trying to accomplish. This will help with planning and your motivation. Now, depending on what you're trying to accomplish, it's a good start to break your plan down into monthly and weekly goals. And if you want to go daily goals or hourly goals, you can use the tomato timer. You can use those. And if scheduling something weekly is a little too overwhelming for you, then create an action list. If weekly scheduling is too overwhelming, what are you going to do? What are you just going to accomplish for today? Um, there's a great tool that comes on your computer. You can put on your desktop that says, "What is your goal for this morning?" or "What is your goal for this afternoon?" Depending on what time you come on the computer, and it just kind of keeps you focused. And the hardest part about managing your time is accountability. What is your accountability? Who is going to be checking back? Or what are you going to have to check back to show that you have been progressing? And a way to do that is to connect with some friends, have an accountability partner, verbally share your goals, reward yourself for small deadlines that you complete on time, and do some pure coaching, or write your goals down in a visible place so everyone in your household can see. And then they could come back and say, "Hey, did you get that done? Did you?" You might not have done that. And we got some tips to manage your time well and to work more efficiently.
Yeah. First of all, as you said, goals are very important. So if you have defined a list of tasks, so a routine uh, that you have to do every day, even tasks that can you can decide and that is not in your routine list, try to link these tasks to the purpose, to goals you have. It's important because it will permit you to be more motivated and to do the task with a better focus. And try to prioritize what is important, what is urgent, um, what is simple a task that can be postponed, and it will permit you to focus on what is really important or urgent. And so try to prioritize and get ahead at the end of the day. It's also something that you can do. Learn to say no. Oh, it's important
Mhm.
because some people will try to use your time for
Yes,
their
yes. Compete
projects,
on your time.
and
Hmm.
you can kindly explain them that no, it's not possible. They have to. I mean, people cannot break the the time management you decided. I mean, you have to be the master of your time,
Right.
and you have to learn to say no. I know it can be difficult if you are you are a kind person. I cannot say no, but you can explain them, educate people that are around you, your colleagues, your friends, your wife, your husband, your kids. You have to educate them and explain them that your time is precious.
Right. It's
And
hard when
also,
you're working at home too.
and
You know.
but if you do that, you have to be honest with yourself. How many moments in the day are not dedicated to what you really have to do? I mean, it can be half an hour you spent in front of the TV. It can be uh, 15 minutes like this on Twitter or on Facebook. I don't know. And if you add all these little moments, I say little, but half an hour is not a little moment. If you count all these moments, at the end of the day, it can you can observe that it is 1 hour, maybe 2 hours. and what you could do with 2 hours a day for 1 week, for 1 month, you can do a lot of things. So if you decide to go in time management, it can be a very nice and uh, motivational way of thinking. I mean, you can become really the master of your time, and you can really become to have more possibilities, more opportunities. Thanks that.
Right.
What else? Check your tasks. Check when the task is done. You can check if it's really done, and if it's not done, why it was not done. Maybe you put too many tasks inside the day, so maybe you should find a way to balance all your tasks during the week.
Mm-hmm.
And
And it's
as
good to use a tool, like you had was saying. It's good to
you
use a
cannot do
tool.
that with a paper and a pen. No, you cannot. So you have to use a tool. And it's a good thing. I mean, we are living in a moment. We have amazing softwares.
Right.
It was not possible. I mean, your dad, my grandfather used paper to do things. It's not possible today if you want to really manage lots of projects and lots of things.
Right, right. I used to carry, before everybody got the cell phones, I used to carry those pocket calendars and write everything in the little bitty squares all the time. And what I've realized that busy people are the ones that get things done. People say, I'm too busy for this, too busy. Okay, that's the one you want. Busy people get things done. So you have a calendar full of activities. Those are the ones who are actually doing something. If you see someone's calendar and it's just wide open, they're probably not doing so much. They're not doing
No,
so
but
much.
I know people that really appreciate working on paper and pen, and that do it well. And these people do it well. I think it can be for myself. It's difficult because I'm working on the computer most of the time, and if I have to change and to, but I know that it can be useful, and some people would say that it's important to write, so it can be a moment to write your objectives. I think you should have both. I mean, you should use calendars on the web. You can use to-do lists on the web, and at the same time, have a routine to set your goals. And for for uh, for your goals, I would recommend paper. And
Right. Right.
you decide the moment at the beginning of the day. You say, okay, half an hour dedicated to my goals. I think about myself. I think about the day before, what I want to do today. Yeah, we could speak about that hours because it's amazing.
But
Yeah,
we're not going to do that to you.
no, no,
We're not going to do that to you.
no,
Okay,
no.
we do want to talk a little bit about briefly about what you need to look for when choosing the time management tools. Just some things you can look for. We've been talking a lot about personal time management of things that you can use. But if you're trying to run a team or building a team, usually time management systems and tools and apps are included along with a project management system as a way to eliminate having multiple tools to run a business. So you have your time management tools, project management tools all in one a lot of times. And usually they include creating tasks with multiple users and deadlines. I mean, where you can filter your tasks, date, label, um, filter tasks by date, label, or by user, or includes a reporting system, a really advanced reporting system on your accounting, your projects, actual and billable hours. Like you say, you want to be in front of the TV and then trying to bill someone when you're watching TV. And when you're looking for a time management tool or an app, there are a few things you should consider. One is the system customizable? Does it fit your workflow? Or do you need to learn how to use it? Some systems, um, time management tools, your company works a certain way and you want a time management tool that will at least complement it instead of you trying to have to learn something else and teach everyone else in your company how to use it. So that's something to consider. And is the system compatible across browsers? Depending on how you will be using the system, um, you might want it to have it go to your mobile phone and then go from mobile to your desktop or your Apple phone or your PC, whatever you're using. Is it compatible? Will you be able to use it on different systems or different browsers? And can the system work online and offline? That could be important too. Some are in the cloud and that's where it resides and there's no way around it. But if it can use it online and offline when you're on the move, it can be very, very helpful. Anything else you want to add with that?
No, obviously there is two different things. There is time management for yourself, so you are responsible of you managing your time, and there is also time management for your company. It can be two different aspects because if you want to manage the time for your company, you want a same system for all. I mean, for
Where
employees,
everybody can work together.
everybody have to it's a project in itself. I mean, you have to say to your employees or to your partners, "Oh, we have a time problem collectively. We have to deal with time management now. So please, when you work, click on this button on the tool we provide to you. And sometimes you don't even have to click; it's a automatic
Hmm.
thing. But I mean, you should." Ask people to be dedicated on improvements about time management. And it's something that is really important and people probably will appreciate. At the same time, um, don't put too much um, pressure on people you work with because there is something that is very common now. It's I don't find the word right now. I mean, when uh, you have too much things to do,
Hmm.
some, sometimes your motivation can decrease very deeply. So it's called burnout.
Right.
Is
Don't
it
want to be
correct?
overwhelmed.
Yeah, overwhelmed. So if you feel overwhelmed, it can be difficult for you or even for your partners to be involved in the long term on your project. People have to know why they do tasks. It's very important we say that, but you need a goal that if you want all people are working in the same direction with a task, and you need a strong purpose and a strong why. So concerning time management, the same. You need a why I want to save time. With the time we will save, we will be able to do this, we will be able to do that. So time management is a new thing for if time management is a new thing for you, have we hope we gave you enough elements to permit you to do your own research on it. And so please do that and tell us in comments in next days, or maybe today if you already have something to share about time management. Please share as comments.
Right. Well, that is what we have for you today on time management, your key to success. Before we move on to what we're talking about next week, I just want to give a shout out to those who are with us today, like Ching Yu and Jivan Jot and Michelle. Thank you for supporting us. And, and Nathana, Nathania. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name up. I really am. And Annie, that is in the background. I do appreciate you guys are coming out to support us and to view what we have here for you today. Now, next week, we're going to be talking about entrepreneurs' health. Health for entrepreneurs. Thrive, not survive. Not just survive. That's what we're going to be talking about next week. And unfortunately, we are among the worst to take care of ourselves. Entrepreneurs are long hours, little leisure time, hardly no sleep because we're trying to get things done, can lead to a range of physical and mental ailments. So we're going to see how we're going to alleviate that. And as a result, 72% of entrepreneurs have mental health issues.
It's
And
important. It's important, and
that's
taking
right.
care of your health, of yourself, not only gives you a longer life, but also a higher quality one.
Yes.
You will
Yes.
appreciate. Next episode. Time management is important. Health management is also
Is
important.
important, right? And what else is important is uh, the the Summit Asia dot
Yeah,
c
yeah.
dot
Please,
com / VIP with Don
VIP.
Picula from May. What was that? May 24th through the
Yeah,
26th. May
yeah.
24th through the 26th to learn how to do your own professional setup and make your to have our own professional video studio. He's going to show us how to do that. So please go there and register so you will not miss it. If you do,
And
you not
so
miss a thing.
don't forget that with this $25 ticket for this amazing masterclass, you not only have this masterclass from Don Piccola, you will have lots of uh,
An annual membership, 12
yes,
months.
yeah, you will have master classes, workshop for a whole year, and for a tiny investment of $25. It's insane. So this offer is time limited, of course, because
Yes.
we Summit won't keep this offer like that for 1 year. So maybe next month it will not be available or not at this price. So don't miss that. Summitasia.com slash / VIP. And
Exactly.
thank you, Karen. I think again we did a good job. I say that every week, but I really think I'm really happy to be with you every week on these sessions. So
It has been a pleasure.
thank you, dear audience, for watching us. We hope you will use her advice on time management to lead your projects to the greatest success. And what could we say more, Karen?
We can say, have a good day,
Yeah,
good night, or good evening.
and
Until
take care.
next time, we'll
And
see
next
you
time,
next week.
see
Bye
you
bye.
next time on Friday. Bye bye. Take care.